So hello then guys, welcome to episode 5 of our FC 24 player career mode here on the channel. Now if you didn't watch the last episode, we finished off with a thumping win against Celtic. It were really our best performance of the season. Sadly, not enough to keep us in the starting lineup, so we are starting on the bench for this game away at Hearts. We've then got Kilmarnock at home in the league before we have Hibernian at home, and then we have our Scottish Cup game against Kilmarnock. So we're going to be straight into it today from the subs bench. Unfortunately, we have trained again. We are currently 5th in the league. We could possibly catch Hibernian and Rangers. Don't write us off for that. But we are coming on at 0-0 on 56 minutes, and we are coming on at right centre mid. Right then, it's a very snowy day in Edinburgh. Let's have a look. Dribble success rate, we're more than capable of achieving that. And we do have a corner early doors, which we're going to whip in right-footed onto Miowski's head. And it's a good save by Villa. But yeah, decent start for us. We've been good at aiming them corners in towards Miowski, and we tried to aim that pass into him too, but not quite to manage to do it. But yeah, we've got half an hour here, a good half an hour to get a win here against Hibernian. If we can beat Celtic and Hibernian in 2 games, I mean, we are starting to show a little bit of promise as we turn away there. Look at that for a pass into Devlin. Now it's into Duck. I was hoping he was going to strike it. Miowski might. He chooses not to, tries to hold it up, goes back into Barron. We're going to ask for it on the edge of the box, and we strike it well. And it's a good save by Villa, and that is going to go out for a corner. It were a lovely strike from us. We are on a 6.1 still, but once again, we're going to aim it in towards Miowski. Can't quite get there this time. McDonald will bring it in to McGrath, who gives it back to us. We're going to strike it once again, and it's into the goalkeeper's hands this time. But we've got a shooting boots on today. Rubicic does well. Now we've got Devlin in front of us. We're going to try and use that pass inside the fullback. Devlin goes into Duck. Duck tries to get it into Miowski. Can't quite do it. And Rolls and Kingsley will bring it away for Hearts. We just like that little bit of quality at times in the forward areas. And I can say that for myself as well at times. But Shankland comes back and Hearts will bring it away. But still 0-0. Miowski goes into Devlin down the right hand side. We've got options here, one of which is McGrath. He can take this on now. We're going to make the running side as well. In fact, we made a nice running side. McGrath plays it into us. We get there first. It's into Miowski. Oh, and Villa possibly. I thought we were going to get that in at the near post. And it was a good run from us. We do have another corner to take as we're going to whip this one in right-footed. Headed this time by Duck. And it's going to just about stay in as well. But Sibic will pick it up for Hearts. But possible chance there. I thought we'd sneak it in at the near post. But 89 minutes on the clock. It's got to be said, a point away at Hearts, high-flying Hearts as well, would not be the worst thing in the world. They've got a Devlin in their side as well. As we tick into the final minute of added on time, and it is going to be a 0-0 draw here away at Hearts, and that is that. It's not a worse start to episode by any stretch of the imagination, and we had a couple of chances where we possibly could have picked up a win there, but it is a draw. As we've seen, we've come on for, I think it were about, what, 33 minutes there, a sub on right centre mid. And let's just have a little look at the stats. We're having quite a deep discussion with Jensen on the way out. But no goals, no assists, a 6.4, 35 minutes played and 10 passes completed with a 71% passing accuracy. On to the next one. And for the Kilmarnock game, we are back in the starting lineup with Clarkson and Duncan. Duncan Gay gets an opportunity to go up front, but we do have a new personality trait slot which we can use. Looking at where we are, I think incisive pass is possibly the best. Slide tackling we're not doing that much of. Trivella we're certainly not. So we're definitely going to go for the incisive pass. That makes sense, especially in the position that we're playing in. But yeah, Kilmarnock at home now. We've got to play these twice in this episode today. Once in the league, once in the cup. And I'm hoping that we can put in a decent performance against them here. And we are going to go for, I think we can go for the assist. Get an assist or 1 goal. We will go for that. So, starting in the starting lineup again against Kilmarnock. Rubicic goes into us. We ping it to the right-hand side. And Devlin now Duck into Gay. Gay, that's a lovely touch, by the way. And Duncan scores, but my word, that little back heel from Gay was absolutely outstanding. Let's have a little look at this again. Just have a look at this touch. Oh, we'll have a bit of that. Into Barron, and he's not going to miss from there. Aberdeen 1, Kilmarnock 0. Kilmarnock, though, coming straight down our left-hand side. Stewart does very, very well. We've not seen Stewart before, if I'm not mistaken. Stewart seems to have come in, and he's doing rather well as we ping that across to the right and Jensen. But yeah, we're on a 6.9 at this moment in time. Duck into Gaye. Gaye's playing some lovely passes, and that is a nice little bit of play from us, as well as Devlin goes into Duncan again. Now Duck takes it forward. Clarkson into Gaye. We are behind him if he chooses, but he doesn't. He goes into Devlin. We picked up a nice position on the edge of the box. We've asked for it from Duncan. It's a good opportunity to strike it, and oh, that is just past the post. 23 minutes gone. It's our first sight of goal. Duck again, straight back into us. We try the pass into Gaye. Now Clarkson goes into us. We've got to keep possession, which we do very, very well. And it goes into Devlin. This has been a solid performance from us so far. Again, picking up a nice position on the edge of the box. It's tried to get it back to us. We can't quite get there, but we do, between us and Jensen, manage to get it back. As Duck goes into us, we're going to spray this left into McGarry. We pick up this position on the edge of the box again. And we've asked for it from Gaye. Will he go to us? He certainly will. This time we can bend one. And they get there. They get the block in. As Duncan has a couple of attempts. And it does squirm away. And I thought we may get a corner. But we don't in Kilmarnock. And we can break forward here. End of the half. And I think we've delayed that a little bit too long, have we? No. Duck into Gaye. It's a lovely touch again. And this guy, I don't know who he is. But he's some player. And Gaye gets the goal. And fair play to him. He's been absolute dynamite so far today. Let's have a little look at this. We played the ball through to Duck. And Gaye then takes a lovely touch. He gets a little bit fortunate. But he's got the chance to strike it. It's bottom left-hand corner. And that will round off the half. Aberdeen 2, Kilmarnock 0. We're on an 8.7. And it's been our best individual performance of the season. Duck goes into us. We look for options here. We've got definitely... Whoa, lad. You're not going to tackle me like that today. We're playing far too well. As we go into Duck, he takes a lovely touch. Gaye's in. And O'Hara makes a very, very good save. We're not taking the corner because Clarkson's on the pitch, so he's going to whip it in. It's going to go over us. It's headed towards the edge of the box, but it's headed down by Duncan. We're going to take a touch onto his right foot and strike it again. And it's going to bounce towards Donnelly, who somehow manages to control that. We do get the press on, though, and there's a pass into Duck, who goes into Duncan, and that will be 3-0. Game, set, and match. And that is from our high press, and Duncan did very well. We win it on the right. Tap into Duck, tap into Duncan, tap into net. And we go forward again. McGarry into Gaye. And this is a rout. And it is rather boding well for the cup game later on in this episode. But Gaye gets the goal again. This man is one hell of a player. It's a simple ball in from Clarkson. Goes into McGarry. And there is Gaye again. Strikes it left-footed. Bottom right-hand corner. Aberdeen, we have got our fourth goal of the afternoon. And that is enough. Kilmarnock, though, coming forward here. And they do get a consolation. And that is rather disappointing because there's no way on earth we should have conceded to this Kilmarnock side today. They play it into the middle here. We try and set about him. We do part like we tend to do in this Aberdeen side. And they do get the goal. It's 4-1 and Duck is coming off. We come forward again. We've seen a little pass over the top to Devlin. It's a lovely knockdown. Miofsky's in. And it's a good save from O'Hara. I don't know if we're going to be taking this. We're not. We're going to be on the edge of the box for this one. I'm not quite sure who's taking that. Barron's taking it. It's in towards Miofsky. Clarkson would do well to nod this back to us, which he does. We take a touch. We somehow keep possession. We go to Jensen. Goes to Sockler. Back to us. We go into Clarkson. This is good football from Aberdeen once again. Sockler. Back to Miofsky. And it's a good save from O'Hara. We're on a 9.3. At this moment in time. This can only secure our place for the next game as it's headed away by Clarkson. But first time strike, bottom left-hand corner, and somehow the keeper gets a touch on it. It was a lovely strike from us. And I've got to say, I don't mind being sat on the edge of the box for these. It's crossed in again by Barron, headed away this time by McGuinness, and this time Mayo is going to clear it. My favourite condiment, and it's a decent ball away. But that is going to be all she wrote. Aberdeen 4, Kilmarnock 1. a rating of 9.2, and I thought he wasn't going to blow the final whistle, but he is in the end. And that has been a very impressive performance from Gaye, a very impressive performance from us, and we will get on to the next one, which I believe is a Hibernian at home. So we are starting again here at home to Hibernian. We did put some long shots on as we got a 9.2 in that last game. We are going to go for the enhanced target of a win in this game. I fancy us at the moment. We're in good form. We've got Kilmarnock in the cup next. We could possibly get some silverware this season. And we was in the starting lineup. We seem to be settling in a bit now. But let's hope we can make it back-to-back wins here against Hibernian. Duncan goes into us, but we play it right to Devlin. Devlin's got the option to come back to us if he wants. I'm hoping he will do. He certainly does. We can see Duncan on the edge of the box. He may choose to strike this. Duncan chooses not to. That's got to be a foul, by the way. And it's going to be Lewis Clarkson to strike this one. Could he possibly put us in front here? Steps up, right-footed over the wall. Oh, and what a free kick that is. Clarkson, what a goal. 5 minutes in, and Clarkson puts us in front here at Prodigy. It's a fantastic strike. You can see that we're starting to get in with this team now. Even in the celebrations, we're in them all. But this is worth another watch. Let's have a look at this. Takes a step, right-footed, over the wall. And that is as good a free kick as you are likely to see. Aberdeen 1, Hibernian 0. Hibernian coming forward. Doyle Hayes plays it into Yuan. We've got defending to do here. It's a good tackle, to be fair, from Jensen. And we take a good touch out of it. And we can see Gaye in front of us. We've got some... we can run down this right-hand side, but that's a little bit heavy. We do get the footing, though. And unfortunately, it doesn't fall to Miofsky up front. But, yeah, we've got some pace about us now. And on a 6.2, it's not been a bad start to this game. Hibernian coming forward again. Doyle Hayes on the edge of the box. He's played into Levitt. Back towards Doyle Hayes. More defending to do here. Melkerson and Jensen is there. And we can break away again with Gay and Miofsky now. Back into Duncan. Will he go out? I can't believe he's played that into me. But that was a lovely touch. And Miofsky now Clarkson. We're going to take a touch and just slow this down a little bit, because it can get a little bit hectic in this Scottish Premiership. And we think we've got a little bit more class than that. So just hold on to the ball a little bit, play simple passes, and we will manage to unlock defences. We ask for it back, take a couple of touches, go out right towards Devlin, who then knocks it into the middle. Miofsky can't quite get on it, and we lose possession. So much for calming it down. Devlin goes into us. We've asked Gay to make the run here. We feel we can commit these here. That's a lovely little ball to the right-hand side. Gay, will he manage to find us again? He doesn't. He's pushed off the ball well by Roque, and that will be a free kick. Clarkson will take this. We're going to try and make a run just in front of this front post, which it comes towards us. We can't quite get there. It's headed away. We will ask for it on the edge of the box. We've just improved just long shots. Oh, and have we just? What a finish that is. Pick that one out. That is as good a strike as you are likely to see. It came to us on the edge of the box. We took a touch. And my word, just look at this. Give me the ball, man. And we struck it right-footed, curling into the top right-hand corner. I don't think my teammates could believe it. Stewart comes and celebrates with us. It's Aberdeen 2, Hibernian 0.
Wasn't going to let that go.
Now we do have a free kick, and I believe this is a bit far out, so we're going to try and just pass this off here. And what we'll have to do is we'll try and get the return pass if we can, which Rubicic kindly gives us. We'll strike it again right-footed, and it's blocked this time. We can't quite repeat that earlier goal, but Vente will bring it away for Hibernian. And as we tick up towards half-time, we've got a little bit of defending to do, as we can see a couple of runners, but it is half-time. It's Aberdeen 2, Hibernian 0, and a very decent first half indeed. Start of this second half, it's been pretty quiet as we just ping one out to the left-hand side, and McGarry will bring it down on his left foot now. Can he get across him? We're just going to sit on the edge of the box here. I think he may go into Clarkson, as Clarkson tries to get it back into McGarry. But the move sadly breaks down. But we are going to put a little bit of pressure on Hibernian here. But they do manage to play out very, very well. But very cagey start through this second half. Hibernian coming forward. Melkerson, Boyle down the left-hand side. Defending to be done. And Lawrence makes a very, very good save. 74 minutes on the clock. First real chance, I would suggest, for Hibernian. We've got defending to do here as it's crossed in towards the middle, but Jensen heads it away well, as does Bayusen. And now Mioski, that's a difficult ball to play. If we could possibly have got on that, we may have been in. But Abita will have it for Hibernian. Start to come forward again. Now Ewan, they're starting to put a little bit of pressure on us now, Hibernian. Abita goes back into Ewan. We try to make the tackle. Can't quite get there. He's running across our defence here, Melkison. And it's a good block from us. And we will bring it away. 12 minutes to go. Final minute of injury time. We go into Gay. It's a lovely touch, to be fair. In to Mioski. There's another pass on. And we're going to ask for this because we are in. Look at the space we are in. Gay gets it. I'm a little bit disappointed that didn't come to us quicker. We are going to get a corner to round off the game. Possibly we could get on the end of this as Clarkson will take it in towards. It's over us. It's headed away well. We're going to ask for it again. Could it be a repeat of earlier? I don't think it could. We can't get it to the right hand side here. Clarkson. Oh, he tries to get it back to us. Unlucky. 8.6 rating, and I think that will be all she wrote as Hibernian play it away. And that is another decent performance from us. 8.6 rating, and we played very, very well there. We got the goal, of course, which was an absolute belter, by the way. I mean, that's possibly as good a goal as we've scored. The Hibernian captain not happy at all with his performance and his team's performance. But there's a good shake of the hands there, and that is another decent win for us here at Aberdeen as our form is picking up. 8.6. We did get the goal, 95 minutes completed and 28 passes completed. Final game, Scottish Cup and Kilmarnock. So then we're in Scottish Cup action, and it's got to be said, we beat Kilmarnock easily last time. I think we can possibly do that again today. We are starting, we are, I believe, at home once again. Home advantage will certainly count. Gay's up front, so we've got a big chance here. I want to see a good performance from Mioski today as well, because my God, he needs it. But if we can repeat the earlier performance, we'll be into the next round. Kilmarnock coming forward earlier, down our left-hand side, Kennedy. Kennedy goes into Leons. Now back out to McGuinness. It's pretty slow build-up here from Kilmarnock. It's on now to Polworth. Back into Murray. And that is a good save by Lawrence. And it needed to be. Because to be fair, that was a decent chance for Kilmarnock. And we now do have a corner to defend. It's whipped in. And that should be headed away well by McGarry. It's not quite. It's cleared now by Jensen. And could we possibly break as Duncan... We're asking for it down this right-hand side, and here we go. Can we get inside this defender? We take a little touch inside. We can see Gaye. We know how good he is. He goes into Mioski, now into Clarkson, and that is very, very close. It's a good save, and Mayo will bring it away. Wow. Kilmarnock are in, and Watkins scores, and that was totally out of the blue. It was a shocking ball into us in the midfield. And there was nothing we could do about it. Kilmarnock get the goal. And now let's just watch this replay again because it's shocking, honestly. It's a pass into us. We didn't ask for it. And then they play it in, and two passes later, it's in at the back of our net. It's Aberdeen 0, Kilmarnock 1.
It's with
Duncan in to Devlin. It goes into Gay. Now Mioski. Mioski once again barging his way through. He's got Gay down the left-hand side who strikes it. It's off the post. I am not sure how that has managed to stop out. Gay causing problems again, but it still is 1-0 to Kilmarnock. But we are coming back into it a little bit now as we look to win this header with Duncan, and we certainly do. And now we will take a couple of touches. Just knock it behind us to Devlin. Carry on his run down the right-hand side. Clarkson will win it back now. Gay goes in to Devlin. Devlin tries to take a touch past Murray, and Kilmarnock will once again bring it clear. Lions into Rossman. Kilmarnock are going to go ahead, and it is 2-0 to Kilmarnock. We could be heading out of the Scottish Cup. We need such a better performance in this second half. It's ridiculous, and it is. It's going to be 2-0 to Kilmarnock, and we are very frustrated at half-time. Right then, big second half required. We've just had quite a bit of a rollicking from Barry Robson. And now we really need to make it count in this second half. And we are going to be going forward at every single opportunity here. But 45 minutes, we've got plenty of time to turn this around. For Kilmarnock, it is coming forward early doors in the second half. Kennedy into the box. McGuinness hits the bar. My word, if that had gone in, I don't think we'd have been coming back from this. We're going to try and make an option down the right. We can't. And they seem to have sussed us out. Whether they've learned from that game earlier on, as Jensen goes into us, and we'll take a touch and play it in to Clarkson. We're on a 6.5 at the moment. It's been our worst performance for quite a while. As Miovski gets it into Duncan. Now us. We're going to spray it to the right-hand side. And Devlin. Devlin possibly could come into us, and he does. We've got to defend again, and Mayo has been outstanding for Kilmarnock so far, as Duncan now goes into Clarkson, now into Gaya, into Miovski. How many times does Miovski lose the ball in situations like that? Clarkson goes back into us though. There's an opportunity to strike it, and it's a good save from McHugh. I thought it was worth a bang there, but it's a good save from the Killy goalkeeper. Wow. Corner to Kilmarnock. Oh, they're going to extend their lead. It's crossed in once again. We're in there. It's headed towards goal. Lawrence just about saves it. And Stewart will try and bring it clear. This Clarkson in there. Miovski's in there. We've sprung down this right-hand side. We're going to ask for possession here. I'm looking at Devlin, but he's not going to get there. We're going to have to switch play here. And it's a lovely switch of play over to McGarry. And now we can look to burst forward. McGarry down the left-hand side. We've got players in the box. Will he choose to go inside? He goes to him. Duncan. Can he strike it? And it's a good save from McHugh. Again, the keeper, when called upon, has been equal to our shots on goal today. We're up against this 15. It's whipped in. It's towards us. And it's headed away well by the Kilmarnock defender. But here comes our number 15 into Gaya. And it's a good save once again. And he's coming off now. That's going to be Gay's last action of the half. Sokler coming on. It's in towards the near post, nowhere near us. We're going to ask for this now from Rubicic, which we do. We do get it. We're going to try and play a little clever combination here with Clarkson, which we kind of do. It goes back into Duncan, now into Sokler, now into Barron, and that is a goal back. And my God, did we need it. We're on a 7.4 now. Captain Barron gets the goal. And to be fair, we desperately needed it. It's a lovely little touch into him by Sokler. And we're back in this game. But Kilmarnock straight up the other side. And it's into, oh my God. Dominguez makes it 3-1. And Kilmarnock have literally ran up the other side of the pitch and banged it in. And what can you say about this team defensively? It's inside Stewart. It's so poor. He comes across. And then Dominguez just bangs it in. And that is so poor from us. It's 3-1 and all the work to do once again. We do win it back. Miovski. Oh, and it comes to us. And that is just not what I expected. And as we tick up, we are going to be going out of the Scottish Cup, and what a disappointment that is, because I genuinely thought we had a chance of possibly winning that, but we go down 3-1 at home in the Scottish Cup to Kilmarnock, and that is a big loss for us, because we really should have done better there. No goals, no assists, and just a poor day at the office, and it's very bad. 24 passes, 80% completed. We did get 4 tackled in, but let's have a look at the league table. So in terms of individual performances, we've not been that bad in this episode. We didn't start off very well against Hearts, but then that performance against the first game against Kilmarnock, and then the performance against Hibernian, and that goal was absolutely superb. But standings-wise, we are 5th in the league. We are now in touching distance of Rangers and Hibernian, so we are getting there. I think we possibly could still realistically get 3rd. I think 2nd might be a little bit out of our range. Celtic look nailed on for the title, but I hope you've enjoyed that. It's obviously, I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas as well, and we will see you on the next episode. Please like and subscribe, and ta-ra!